Hello, I'm Hoagie, and today we'll be making an anti-pasta pasta salad. Most of this we can be preparing while the noodles are cooking. Today, I'm selecting rotini style noodles, just a spiral type multicolored, makes it nice and pretty. Follow instructions on the noodle box for cooking noodles. Pour that into a pot. This is 1 pound of noodles. It requires 12 cups of water. You can either measure out, or you can just fill pot. This pot, there's about 3/4 full of water. We'll set this over on the oven. Start it to boil. So now we have this on the oven, and we'll let that cook while we prepare the rest of the ingredients. Here we have cutting board, 2 green peppers. Just get a knife, core these out, and we'll do that with both of these peppers here. And while you're talking about when there's the white stuff, you can see it here in the center. You just want the outer part of the pepper. See, most of it's out now. We'll just get the rest of this here. And we'll rinse the seeds out of these peppers here. Dump these away. Out of the garbage disposal, I'll just dump it in there. And then slice these thinly. Put it on the back side so you can slice these. Slice these. I continue to cut the peppers and put them into the mixing bowl. And when we're done with this, we'll continue cutting more ingredients out. The next step is we'll cut out 3 types of cheese: Colby Jack, mozzarella, and provolone. Now these will be cut out the same way, just into small strips, and it doesn't matter if we use the same cutting board as long as it's wiped off, because it's all going to be mixed into the mixture. So I'll just get all these out onto the cutting board, and we can chop these up all together. You can either cube these, slice these, it doesn't matter, it just changes presentation and how thick objects are when you eat them. Okay, now I have these stacked out onto the cutting board. The only difference is to grab a bigger knife to help cut through these sticks of cheese, and we'll just cut it the same way, cut it in long strips, and then cut it in half. And then we'll separate this as we're throwing it into the mixture here. I'll turn it sideways so you can see. Okay. Alright, so it's still loose, so we're good. We can just sprinkle this into the mixing bowl here. And move on to the next type of chunks. Alright, good. Make sure these aren't sticking too much together as we sprinkle into the mixing bowl. And then we can move on to the next cheese again. And same stuff. Now we'll move on to meats. We've done peppers, cheese so far. And we'll move on to cutting out pepperoni and hard salami. These will be the same steps, except different size objects. So this recipe is pretty repetitious, but quite easy to do. And again, you can see how this is all sticking together. This is sliced. You just have to make sure it separates as we throw it into the mixture. Don't have to be perfect because you can separate more when you stir in the pasta. Alright, the reason that we're going to be using light pepperoni is because it has such a strong taste, you don't want to overdo it. So these are just pepperoni slices. It's easier if you buy it in a big pepperoni block, but this is what we have to work with today. And so we just have a little bit of that. And that just gives it another kicker, additional flavor. So far we have cheese, pepperoni, hard salami, and green peppers mixed in here. And the next step is we have some more things to cut up. So we'll be cutting up tomatoes. You just want a nice cutting tomato. So nice coloration. You just want a nice cutting tomato, nice coloration, nice chunks. And we'll be cutting these up into quarters. So, cut once in half. Cut the green core. Easily cut 2 V slots. You can cut that off too. And then cut these into tubes. And then half for nice edible chunks. scrape what you won't use into the compost or shredder, and then scrape what you will use into the mixture. We have one more ingredient to add, sliced ripe olives. These are canned. You can slice them yourself if you want. It adds one more step. So we'll just open these, drain them, and then dump them into the mixture. Now we got the lids cut off these, nice and drained out. Just dump those into the mixture. Shake the can and shake them all. Set aside. Now it's pretty much ready for the pasta. For the dressing mixture, we'll use several different ingredients. We're going to be using 1 1/3 cup vegetable oil, and we'll be using 2/3 cup red wine vinegar. Store brand is fine, tastes great. So we have 2/3 cup red wine vinegar. Add that to the mixture. It's nice and pretty. Set that aside. If you're using dried ingredients, use less than fresh ingredients. So we'll be using 2 tablespoons dried basil. That'll float on top for now until we mix that up. And then we'll also use half a tablespoon of minced dried garlic. Now we'll mix this up. Now all we need is a little bit of salt, half a teaspoon of salt to add to this mixture. So pour that in there. Set that aside. Now we'll whisk this together. Make sure it mixes in good. So you can see here it's mixed in. It's mixed in. And then we'll just dump that into this other bowl. This is what it looks like before adding the pasta and continuing to mix in. We just set this aside and wait for the pasta. Now the pasta is ready. We've been stirring it for a while. Follow the directions right on there. Cook pasta just like normal. Nice and tender, but not overcooked. This isn't too hot, so I'll just grab it here, and then we'll move over to straining. So we have a strainer here. We're going to strain the pasta. Set the pot aside. And you can rinse this. That way it gets more of a starch off of the pasta. Just makes the pasta a little nicer. You don't have to do this. And then let that sit, and then we'll add that to our mixture when it's nice and dry. Now that we see the moisture is all drained out of here, we're going to dump that into the mixture of vegetables, meats, and cheese, and the vinaigrette. And this, take off articles of jewelry and such, and you can just use your hands to mix this in. So just get in here, start mixing things up. Now I rinse my hands and we'll do this. There you go. Pasta salad. Enjoy.